Hi, my name is Alan Yanke, and I teach and coach at North Oldham High School in Goshen, Kentucky, just outside of Louisville, Kentucky. My project is the creation of a coaching evaluation to be used in our high school to evaluate the coaches at the end of their season. Now, in order to do this, I sat down with my mentor and we determined that this evaluation would have to be something that could be useful and could be very practical. So in the creation of this, the first thing that I did is I gave a survey to all of the coaches on staff this summer, and I asked them, why do they coach? On a scale of 1 to 5, how much support do you feel you get from the school administration? In what areas could administration be more supportive? Do you think a constructive coaching evaluation would be useful to your preparation? And how could a coaching evaluation be most useful to you in your profession? What I wanted to do is find out what these coaches thought about this tool. Having coached at North Oldham High School for the last 5 years, I was never evaluated. So I thought that this could be a very useful tool to give me feedback at the end of the year to find out ways in which I could improve. And some of their responses were very positive. They felt it would be a tool that could be used just like the evaluation in the classroom, and that they could pick up on things that they could improve in areas maybe in communication or in organization or in dealing with other aspects of the program. One thing that came through in the feedback is they didn't want this to be a tool in which they would be judged to the point where it could be it could get them fired, or they would feel that it could be used by an athletic director who had a grudge against a coach. So I had to be very careful in putting this together. So I gathered a lot of research from other coaching evaluations from North Carolina, Wisconsin, California, here in Kentucky, and then I pooled all of those together and created my athletic evaluation. It ended up being a 3-page evaluation tool in which the athletic director can click on and in the drop-down boxes put exceeds, effective, needs improvement, unsatisfactory, or non-applicable within each of the categories and the questions that are there. I looked at professional and personal relationships, coaching performance, and coaching responsibilities. I also gave room for a season summary in which the coach would provide that information, the strengths of the program and the coach provided by the athletic director, an improvement plan provided by the athletic director, and comments by the athletic director. Then the final overall recommendation would be exceeds expectations, is effective, needs improvement, or unsatisfactory. After the creation of this tool, I met again with my mentor, and she felt that it was a very fair and unbiased tool. I then presented it to the athletic director and asked him if he would be willing to use it with this fall season's coaches, and he agreed. He too thought it was a very good tool, and he wanted to be able to implement that here in the fall of 2012. So we had to wait until the seasons were over, from girls soccer, boys and girls golf, boys and girls cross country, football, and volleyball, and also girls field hockey. The athletic director then, once the season's concluded, gave that evaluation. And now what I have been doing as a follow-up to this is I have been talking to the coaches of these programs, and I am getting their feedback. Currently, I still have to meet with the football coach and the boys soccer coach. The football evaluation is not yet complete because that season ran longer than the others. So I have some loose ends I have to get tied up between the athletic director and myself. So I am continuing to interview and gather more data. on the evaluation tool. Overall, the feedback that I've got has been very positive. They have liked the questions, they've liked what they've learned about themselves as coaches, ways that they can improve, and they have liked the way that it hasn't been hypercritical but has given them constructive criticism that they feel will be useful in the future. So ultimately, this is what I wanted it to do. I wanted the coaches to be able to go in and find a way to improve their practices, improve their techniques, improve their organization, improve their communication. And I feel that especially with young coaches, this will be a very useful tool. But us old veterans as well, we can always learn something from this end process. So that was my goal, that was my project, and I'm glad to share it with you. Have a great day and happy Thanksgiving.